Come on, come on, yes. Oh, fantastic result. Fantastic performance. 1-0 away victory. First win away at Anfield since 2014. Ever since this Steven Gerrard slipped. Very, very happy with the performance. The thing is, right, is I said this yesterday in the preview. It was a must-win game. It was. We had to get the 3 points. It was absolutely pivotal that we got the 3 points. We had to, because if we're going to secure top four, we have to win. And what a performance! And for me, by far, the best performance tactically from Thomas Tuchel, from the boys. Every single player, minimum a 7 out of 10. Thomas Tuchel outclassed Jurgen Klopp tonight on every single metric, on every single level, every single aspect. Thomas Tuchel outclassed him. A fantastic strike by Mason Mount. The winner, it ended up being. Every player didn't put a single foot wrong. They put in 110% effort tonight, and it's a well-deserved victory. I'm so happy with that performance. The best performance on the Tuchel, the best game on the Tuchel, and one of the best performances this season. Up there, 1-0 away victory at Liverpool, 1-0 away victory against Atletico, 1-0 away victory at Tottenham. 3 clean sheets in those massive games. Thomas Tuchel's proven ever since he's come in that he's given a team that's difficult to beat. And listen, he said this as well when he first came in press conferences and interviews, that he's going to make this Chelsea team very, very difficult to beat. And he's done exactly that. He's done exactly that, and I'm really proud of his performance. His performance was absolutely phenomenal. It's fantastic, deserved, and he's kept his word. And listen, when we have some additions in the summertime, and we clear some of the deadwood, it's going to be magical, absolutely magical, and I'm so happy. So happy with the performance. Again, Christensen, man of the match performance. My centre-back. Yeah. Welcome to the AC, Andres Christensen penetrate. Welcome in Mane. Welcome in Salah. You can get locked in with the likes of your Zahas and the rest of them, man. They've been locked up. Your Suarez is your João Felix. Have been locked up in your AC penetrate. Welcome aboard. Welcome to jail. AC had them in his pocket. Had them in his pocket. Jorginho dictated the game, maestro, pinging those passes, diagonal, left, right, and centre. My guy's balling like prime Pirlo. You've got Kante in the midfield, giving his athleticism, pressing in the final third. Again, looking like his prime days. Again, he was a bit sloppy on the ball in possession, but again, that's not his strength. His strength is intercepting, pressing in the final third, winning the ball back, and being his usual self. The fullbacks, the system completely nullified Liverpool. Tuchel had the tactically spot on. We know Liverpool are going to come with a press, this gegenpress style of football, which is what Tuchel is going to come and do. And we know Liverpool are going to play a high line. And Timo Werner, I'll get on to VAR in a minute because they're a shambles as well. But Timo Werner had a goal ruled off for offside, which was never offside. But his pace and acceleration, this is Werner's best games for Chelsea. And the main reason for that is because he's playing against a team that plays a high line. And I said this in my preview that you're going to exploit the space in behind, utilising his pace, his acceleration, and he did exactly that. Phenomenal stuff. Again, he was so unlucky that his goal was chalked off, but it didn't matter in the end. We won the game, we got the 3 points, and thank goodness, because listen, yeah, if we didn't win that game, VR would get a beating from me. I'll say that right now. Verbal beating from me. What a goal by Money Mace. Money Mace. I'm not his biggest fan. I am a fan of him. I rate Mason Mount, but I'm not his biggest fan because I still think that there's so many areas of his game that needs to improve, especially decision making, which was a bit suspect at times, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What a goal, what a performance. His pressing, his passing, his movement was so elite. The way that he cut inside onto a strong right foot, finessed it like prime Beckham into the bottom corner. What a player, what a goal. Fully deserved. And I think that, listen, if it wasn't for Christensen getting man of the match, I would have given it to Mason Mount or Jorginho. This is the thing, right? Every single player on that pitch performed at a really, really high level, and some players performed at a very elite level. All we ask for is this week in, week out, some consistency. We know we're going to have some off games, that's completely normal, but we want performances like this on a regular basis. We just want some consistency within the starting 11, some consistency within the squad. And you had Havertz, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi all on the bench, and we still battered Liverpool. Liverpool's 5th defeat at Anfield in a row. They haven't done this for donkeys of years. I'm so happy, man. First victory at Anfield in 7 years. Fully deserved. Fully deserved. Now we stretch our gap to Liverpool to 4 points. We're not only 4 points behind Manchester United. Another tough game out the way. Listen, yeah, top four's not guaranteed. Of course it's not. But we play like this, there is no reason why we shouldn't get top four. There's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't get top four. But I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy with that performance. No complaints, zero complaints. And let me speak a little bit on VAR in a second. And I need to make this very clear to a lot of you guys. I don't have a problem with VAR. You know, in terms of its technology, it works perfectly fine. That's what it's there for. It's there to correct, glaring or obvious errors that happens in games. It's there to correct those decisions. But when you have something like that, my problem is the officiating in this country. The officiating in the FA is so poor. The standards are so poor that they'll wonder why no English refs actually ref in Europe or officiate in Europe, because the standards are diabolical. It is actually a diabolical shambles. How they ruled that goal offside is beyond me. It's absolutely beyond me. Go and look at it. Look at the line. Werner is literally in line with Robertson. The only reason why they gave it offside was because he was aggressive in his action. The fact that he was eager to chase onto the ball. That is completely natural for an attacker to do. You have to give the benefit of the doubt to attackers in those situations where we're talking millimeters. Like, you are taking the piss at that point. You have to give the benefit, because it's already unfair for the attackers anyway, because of the line and of how difficult it is to be on line or be behind the defender because you're racing against him. It's unfair as it is. But then on top of that, to scrutinise them for something so small is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And listen, thankfully, it didn't cost us this game, because we went up. We ended up winning this game anyway and securing the 3 points, which, look, no Chelsea fan will really care about that. But in future games, and how many games in the past, not just for Chelsea, has VAR, because of the officiating, affected it? It's not the technology is a problem, it's the officiating that's a problem. It's cost us. And this needs to change, whether they change the rules to say you give the benefit of the doubt to attacker, or they invest more in better officiating, because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, because the standard of officiating is poor. It's an absolute shambles. And I don't want to rant too much about it, because tonight was a fantastic performance. Fully deserved victory, fully deserved 3 points. But I just had to have my say on this, because it's getting ridiculous now, and something needs to change. Something needs to change, because after that, it completely killed our momentum, and I was really upset with that. So, listen, Money Mace, he saved the day. He scored the winner. He got us the 3 points. What can I say? Fantastic stuff. And now we move on to Everton on Monday. We've got Everton at home again. Easier game. We're at home now as well. Listen, Everton, they won this evening, so it's not going to be an easy game again. Get 3 points against them. Things are looking good at that point. Things are looking nice and good at that point. And listen, Thomas Tuchel is still unbeaten since he's come at Chelsea. He's only conceded 1 goal that's been scored by the opposition. He's conceded 2 goals since he's been here, but that goal was a really good goal. It's redundant. The other goal was by the opposition player, that was Minamino. That's all he's conceding in all competitions. He's played Atletico away, Spurs away, Liverpool away. Put some respect on this guy's name. I've been begging for this manager for months before Lampard got sacked. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm a visionary, but I'm going to say that I'm slightly ahead of the curve. Yeah, because I've been watching this guy for time. This guy is a guy to take us forward. When he gets a couple of his players in a couple of world-class players for his system, when he reverts to a 4-3-3, when he clears someone that has a full pre-season to implement Tuchel ball and Tuchel tactics, it's a wrap, fam. It's a wrap. Give us the Prem next season. It's a wrap. The guy's adaptable. He's one of the best tacticians in Europe. Outclass Klopp to a T. Beautiful stuff from my manager, my God, my manager. Christensen, man of match performance. Put some respect on his name. One of our best centre-backs in this club. One of the best centre-backs in this league, hands down. His reading of the game is elite. Interceptions, his aerial ability. I know it's not the best at times, but the way that he reads the game, his ball-playing abilities, the way that he literally destroyed that Liverpool front three at Anfield as well. Man of match performance. GOAT, my centre-back. Welcome to the AC Penetrate. Welcome, Marnie Salah. Door is wide open. Throw in Jota as well. Diogo Jota, you come in. Firmino, you want to ride as well? Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the train. Yeah, it's full of all these attackers, because AC is the king. AC is a real centre-back. And listen, Thiago Silva coming back, he's going to have to earn his place, because Christensen is not being displaced. What a player. What a centre-back. Put some respect on his name. Fantastic performance, as I said. Jorginho and Kante. Could that be our pivot from going forward from now on? The way those two operated and controlled that midfield and dictated the game was superb. Pulisic, Havertz, when they came on, Havertz had 2 minutes. You can't really, judge him in that sense. That's redundant. Pulisic didn't do too much when he came on. Again, didn't have much time to have any sort of impact. One of Werner's best games. The way that he had that impact of his pace, I've already stressed that as well. Mason Mount, what a player. Oh, very happy. Rudiger as well. This guy's proven me wrong. I'm telling you now. Mendy better as well with his distribution. Suspect at times, but very commanding. Very commanding. Listen, everyone was at least a 7 out of 10 today. Jorginho, Mount, Werner, Christensen, all of these lot, those 4 players I mentioned, 9 out of 10. World-class performances. We won away at the Anfield. 1-0 victory, another clean sheet, 3 points. We move into top 4. Thomas Tuchel Masterclass. Let's do this.